we're here for another episode of Solar Entertainment. My name is Sean.
I'm Nishant.
And I'm Kolton.
And today we're going to talk to you about a movie we went and saw before it got to come out. It was pretty fun, press passes and all that. So we went and saw The Mountain Between Us. And we thought the movie was going to be pretty good going into it. We expected good stuff from Idris Elba and Kate Winslet. But you know what? It was even better than we expected. So it was a pretty good view. It was a pretty good view. First off, we're going to go into, I think, some of the plot and the script and the character development. I thought the movie really shone in this part. For a survival movie, it seemed to really brought out the character.
It wasn't your quintessential survival movie. Go get food, survive, fight things. It really depended on the relationship between the two characters, Kate Winslet's character and Idris Elba's character, who really played off each other in very different ways. Like, Idris Elba was the more logical, we need to do this because this is how we're going to do, this is what we're going to do to survive. Kate Winslet was more like, oh, I can do this, I want to do this, so we can survive together. She was the more emotional side, or Idris Elba was the more logical side, and how they worked together was very interesting. And the characters are really put in a lot of very interesting and dire situations. So you're always on the edge of your seat wondering, are they actually going to die? What's going to happen? And they also have a third little companion, Riley and
Austin,
the dogs.
The dog actors. We have two cated actors that were really awesome. And we won't spoil it, right? But we will let you know that there are chances the dog might die or might get eaten. You really never know in this kind of movie. It's pretty scary for the dog.
Like I said, dire situations, you never know what's going to happen. Any one of them could die at any time.
For sure.
So we enjoyed the plot. We enjoyed the character development. The performances were amazing. And there was a lot of other good stuff about the movie too, though. We really enjoyed a lot of the cinematography and the sound design. And Kolton, did you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, of course. So to start things off, the cinematography of the whole movie is just really fantastically shot, because you have these very contrasting types of shots that are coming in that really help build the tension. You have these very close-up shots of the actors' faces and very close-up moments between their conversations and how they're handling the different situations. But then you also have these huge sweeping shots that show just how alone their characters really are in their situation. You see in these shots, Idris Elba, who's, I don't know, at least over 6'4". I mean, he looks like an ant in the snow and amidst all these mountains, and it really creates this dire sense of hopelessness. And moving right along with that, the sound design accompanying those shots is amazing. It's not so much the music and the different things they choose to do, it's more so what they choose not to do. In a lot of the situations you have, not necessarily like, this super intense musical cut really made it. It's more so the sound of, oh my God, like he's breathing heavily, there's crunching snow, I can hear like a wolf howl in the background, the wind is really picking up, I don't hear any music, but I feel the stress, I feel the tension. And then when it's required, there are music to add a little bit extra emotion for certain scenes or to add a little bit more stress for other situations.
Yeah, the soundscape was amazing. The cinematography gave you something that it rivals anything I've seen in IMAX. So if you have the chance, see it in the theaters. See it in IMAX.
It's a very good option to see in theaters, yes.
The best sound system you can find. If not, whoever, we all know somebody has a really great system at their house. So, bum off of those guys, see if you can check it out at their place if you can't catch it in the theater, if you want to watch it again. This is definitely a movie I think you can watch again as well. But let's go ahead and get to the end, the meat of it. What do we think? We want to rate this movie out of 10. I personally, Sean's review is going to be, I think, a 9 out of 10. I think it's a pretty strong movie. It's pretty solid. There are a few things that I think they make some missteps, but for what it is, I think it was an amazing movie.
I would give it a solid 8 or 8.5 out of 10. Very good acting, very good plot, very good cinematography, very good sound. I think a solid 8.5 does it. Yeah.
I'm actually going to give it a 7. While I do really like the cinematography, I like the way the actors portray their characters and everything else, I feel like a lot of moments in the plot seemed very forced, and that just kind of pushes it a little bit lower for me.
Yeah, I can see that. There were a couple of key points, so you have to see it yourself and see what you think. But either way, we all thought it was a really great movie that you should definitely see. So again, that's another episode of Solar Entertainment, talking about The Mountain Between Us. Go out and see it, check it out, tell us what you think.
Thank you.